Have you ever watched a movie that shouldn't work? The style, the chaos, the pacing, but somehow it hooked you in right away? Well, that's exactly this movie. Scott Pilgrim shouldn't work, but it hooked me from the first frame. Going into watching this movie, I had absolutely no idea what I was getting into. And I was like, okay, it's just another comedy. That's literally the first thing that came to mind. That's what it's gonna be. I'm not going into this with high hopes. If I were to explain what kind of movie this is after just watching it, probably less than 24 hours ago, I finished the movie. This movie is the most peak, amazing pile of shit that I've ever seen in my whole life. This does not mean it's bad. Don't get it twisted. It's not bad. It is what you would call a different, experimental, and creative movie. It's so weird that I don't even know how to explain the plot to you guys.
And that's a cut.
It's such a weird movie that I don't know how to explain the plot. Scott Pilgrim, he's kind of just shy, weirdo kid from Toronto, mind you. It is based in Toronto. It's a really weird setting for the movie to be in. I don't know why they went with this, but it honestly kind of makes sense. The movie starts, basically, they're in a band. The band's name, Sex Bob-omb. He lives with his roommate, which is gay, and he sleeps in the same bed as him because it's a one-bedroom apartment, but it's like a studio apartment. It has no rooms. It's literally just a basement apartment. No idea what his job is. He doesn't pay rent. First thing you're gonna notice with the movie that's extremely odd, he's dating this girl named Knives. She's an Asian girl from Toronto as well. Plot twist, he's 22. She is 17.
Oh, DD, oh, what it is, oh, DD.
17 years of age. No, I'm not making this up. This is the real plot of the movie. All right, that's the first thing that happened in the movie where I was like, hold on, wait. What were the writers thinking with this, bro? Even though he's a weirdo, he's kind of just this weird, awkward guy that has a reputation for being a heartbreaker.
This is
What?
this is boring.
He gets into relationships, he either gets dumped or he just cannot commit. It's this controversy because his sister's like, she's 17, why are you dating her? And then his band says the same thing. And the entire time, he kind of is just trying to justify dating a 17-year-old girl. Out of nowhere, this girl pops out of nowhere. Her name is Ramona. She shows up at his door. He instantly falls in love with her. She used his dreams as fast travel to go to Toronto and live in Toronto. As he's dating Knives, he's dating them both at the same time. Breaks her heart. They decide that they want to date. Plot twist. There's something called the League of Exes. It is her 7 exes that she has dated in the past, and he has to defeat them to the death.
No.
In a combat battle on some Mortal Kombat.
Finish her. Finish him.
In order to actually acquire her fully as his girlfriend. One by one, all of her exes, they pop out at the most random times. When I tell you fight them, I mean the peakest of combat. It is the most peak combat I have seen in movies in a long time. And I was genuinely surprised. Obviously, it's exaggerated. In one scene, he gets thrown into the air, all the way into space, drops down, and he drops down from literal space and doesn't die. The shots, the angles, the creativity that went into this is insane. Dialogue, it's like an improv. Someone says something, then someone says something else, then someone says something else, then they move on to the next shot.
Like to hear the girl that kicked your heart in the ass is walking the streets of Toronto again.
So I can just get my coffee over here?
Now, the music in this movie is absolutely insane. They took the alternative rock style to the next level, and they actually made an insane soundtrack, like very, very good soundtrack. I don't know if Michael Cera actually learned the guitar for this movie, but he did an amazing job playing a rock star. Think about Guitar Hero. They took that, copy-pasted it into this movie. When they play the guitar, you can see the sound waves coming out of the guitar. Throughout the movie, there's like 1v1 battles between 2 guitarists. He has to fight these twins that are also in another band. This giant gorilla, go watch it. It is the most fun I've had in a movie in a long time. Unless you watch the movie, you will not understand what I'm saying. In terms of the depth of the character and the actual relatability of the character, the main character, Scott Pilgrim, he deals with a lot of self-doubt, an insane amount. That is why his relationships are not successful. People take him as a joke, kick him to the side, and he ends up getting dumped. The one girl that actually gives him the time of day, she actually sees him for what he is, and she loves his band. She's obsessed with him because he's in this band. He breaks up with her and he breaks her heart. He has this issue within him. It's this self-doubt that does not allow him to actually perceive the world as it is, or perceive himself as it is. As the movie goes on, you see more character development, and he starts getting more comfortable with himself. By the end of the movie, he's kind of like, that, I'm gonna be who I am. I'd say the deeper meaning behind this story was it literally just shows what emotional baggage a relationship does to another human. When you go into a relationship and that person has a past, like a really bad past, each of the 7 exes that he had to fight and literally battle to the death.
We're a vegan, but now you will be gone.
Vegan.
Represent what emotional baggage someone brings into a relationship when they don't get their things in check and their shit together before they even make the decision to get into a relationship. Even though the movie was a comedy and it was kind of just a joke throughout the entire movie, there really is a part of the movie that really fully explains and goes into depth. You can understand that that is what the writers and the directors wanted you to understand while watching the movie. I'm telling you guys right now, the movie doesn't make sense, but it also makes so much sense. But if you really open your mind to the actual meaning of the movie, you watch it for what it is and you just enjoy it for what it is, I truly think that you can actually enjoy the movie. Some things I was just like, what the fuck? Also, another thing I really liked about the movie, it wasn't vulgar. They literally blurred out cuss words.
So, what can I get you?
Is there anywhere you don't work?
They're called jobs, something a ball like you wouldn't know anything about.
And I'm not saying that it's bad to watch a comedy with cuss words and stuff, but I think that it was a good twist because I feel like a kid could really watch this movie. Yeah, there's adult themes in it, but it's not bad to where just every scene is over-sexualized. If I could describe it in 3 words, fun, relatable, chaotic. Creativity that we do not see in 2026 anymore. They don't make movies like this anymore. It is different, it is fun, and it will make you laugh. Please go watch Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I'm gonna give this movie a solid 8 out of 10. Please don't take that as a bad thing. It's an 8 out of 10. That is a great score. Go watch Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.